Okay guys, so here is the rest of this. Sorry I exclaimed at the end of the last video. That was my poor time management. I knew about that fire drill. Okay, so we need y prime at 1, 2. And so I've got it right here. At 1, 2 is negative 17 over 8. And then we also need it at 1, negative 2. And in this case, it is negative 1 over 8. Okay, I'll save time by not like thinking it through, but you're just plugging the x and y in for that. So we've got all of those. Excuse this announcement.
Students who walk to school and students being picked up are dismissed. Walkers and students being picked up are dismissed. Have a great weekend.
Okay, so for the tangent lines, so our tangent line equations are y equals, okay, so I'm using this formula for all of them. Okay, so I'll do with this point first. So y equals 0, I guess I'll show it, 0 plus 9/4 x minus 1. All right, so that's one of them. Another one is y equals 2 minus 17 over 8 x minus 1. And then the third one is y equals negative 2 minus 1/8 x minus 1. Okay, now, guys, I'm going to do another one, but really, if you feel like you've got the idea, you know, I said something to you on the Zoom call and in class about watching the videos, but if you feel like you've got the idea, then I don't think there's any real need for you to stick around other than just let me set it up, okay? Let me set up the next one. Oh, and let me show you what I also got from Desmos. So here was, you know, here was the original graph. We knew we wanted the equations of the tangent lines to those 3 points. Here they are, all 3 of them. And then I went to the Desmos website, and in addition to this graph, I also graphed these 3 equations, and you could see them. Okay, so I highlighted them in different colors, but there are the tangent lines that we got the equations of. Okay, so just double checking that I did it right. Yep. All right, so here's this next one. And guys, I will say that it's optional to stick around for this. They're giving me the y coordinate first instead of the x coordinate, so I'm gonna have to go back and find the x coordinate. If you want to jump right to the practice, be my guest. The notes will be there if you'd like to refer to them. So, so I'm doing the same thing that I was doing before. And we know the equation of the tangent line is going to be y equals y of a plus y prime of a times x minus a. I don't even know what a is. Okay, a would be the x coordinate that corresponds to this y coordinate. So I used Desmos, and this is the graph. This is what the graph of this equation looks like. Right? And it looks like we're going to have two points that have a y coordinate of 1. And so we're going to have 2 equations of tangent lines again. So here it looks like this point is 2, 1. And it looks like this point here is 0, 1. But I can't just, judge by the graph. I've got to use algebra to find it. So let me do the algebra part first. Okay, so I'll say to find A. All right, so to find A, okay, I'll say to find the x or x's for y equals 1, I'm going to go 2x cubed minus 1 minus x to the 4th equals negative 1. And then I can add that 1 over, and I get 2x cubed minus x to the 4th equals 0. I could take out an x cubed, 2 minus x. So we get x is 0 and x is 2, which is, that totally goes along with that. And now from here, let me be consistent. What did I do on this side? Okay, so our points of tangency are 0, 1, and 2, 1. All right, which we just verified with algebra what we saw on the graph. Okay, so now we've got to do the calculus part. Okay, so I'll say down here, so for our slopes, we take the derivative. So I'm going to bring down the original equation, so 2x cubed y minus x to the 4th equals negative 1. All right, I got to take the derivative. I'm going to do product rule here. So 6x squared y plus 2x to the 3rd y prime minus y prime equals 0. Okay, so I did the derivative. Now, let me get my y prime terms by themselves. So I get 2x cubed y. Okay, and then I'm going to factor out the y prime and divide by what's left. So y prime is 4x cubed minus 1. Okay. And now let me find the slopes at those points. So at 0, 1, y prime equals, so I'm plugging in 0 in for x and 1 in for y. We actually just end up getting 0. And then at 2, 1, what does y prime equal to? At 2, 1, all right, so this is number 12. I got 8 over 15. I think that makes sense. Because what would this be? This is 12. Yeah, I think that's right. 8 over 15. Okay. So now that I have all of this information, I'll go up here. So equations of tangent lines, y equals. Okay, so the y coordinate for both of them is 1. So this y of a, that's going to be 1 for both of them. So, yeah, so y of a is going to be 1 plus, okay, so the y prime, I'll do 0 for this one, and then x minus 0. Okay. And yeah, so this is the tangent line at this first point there. All right. And this really is just y equals 1. You too, thank you. Okay, so that's just y equals 1. And then the other one, y equals, so this time y of a, that's the y coordinate, is 1 again, plus 8 over 15 is the slope, and then x minus 2. Okay, guys, I will talk to you later.